Hi, welcome to CTech Solutions. Today I am going to show you how to create this casting component in SolidWorks. This part looks complicated, but we can create it easily. This part is created with a cylindrical base in the bottom like this, a extruded profile in the side like this, some material removed in the middle, and added some holes. This part is called tie rod support. One end of the tie rod will be screwed onto this hole. A double pin will be placed on these holes. A set of two holes are created here to provide a tightening bolt. The required dimensions are given here in this drawing to create this part. Let's get started. To create this part, I will start with a new file. For that, I will go to File, New. You can select your own template or you can continue with the default SolidWorks template. So in my case, I have already started my new file. I will continue with the same. For that, I will go to Window. I will open the file. First, I will start from this cylindrical base. The dimensions are given here, dia 38, dia 44, and total height of the component is given here 70. Then I will go to create this profile. This width is 50. The whole distance from the bottom reference is 40. This dia is 16 and this width is 40. This cutout gap is 3. Then I will go to create this cutout. The gap is 27. From the bottom reference to this face is 20. And I will go to add this set of holes. The hole details are given here in this section. On one face they are added M8 hole. On another face they added a clearance hole for the bolt. At last I will go to create this tapped hole. Let's begin. First I will go to start from here. For that I will go to select the top plane, create sketch. Now I will go to create two concentric circles. For that I will go to circle, start from here. I will go to small dimension, select the circle. This dia is 38. Select the circle. This dia is 44. Exit from the sketch. I will go to extrude base. So in the contour selection, I will clear the selections. Then I will go to select this outer circle. The depth I will go to add 70. Say enter. Say OK. So now I will go to create this cutout. So the depth is given here 4. For that I will go to expand this feature and I will go to select the sketch. Now I will go to extrude cut. Here in the contour selection I will clear the selections. Then I will go to add this region. The value I will go to enter 4 and I will flip the direction. Say OK. Now I will go to create this profile. For that I will go to right datum plane, create sketch. First I will go to create a center line. For that I will go to line. I will start from the origin and to the midpoint. Right click, select this line, make it construction. I will go to circle, I'll go to line. I'll start from this quadrant point of the circle. I'll select this line and this point, make it midpoint. Now I'll go to trim entities, go to trim these entities, say OK. I'll go to select this point, make it tangent, select this point, make it tangent. Then I'll go to select this point, hold the control key, this point and this point, make it horizontal. Now I will try to drag this. The symmetric relations got added here. Now I'll go to line. I'll start from here. I'll try to make it coincident with that arc. I'll select this point. I'll coincident with this arc. Now I'll select this line and this point, make midpoint. Here also the symmetric relations added. Now I'll go to add this 3 mm gap. For that I'll go to line. I'll start somewhere here. Right click. Once again go to line. It starts from here to here. Now I'll go to select this line. Hold the control key. This line and the center line. Make it symmetric. The symmetric relation got added here. Now I'll go to dimension the sketch. For that I'll go to smart dimension, select this line. This is 40. This gap is 3. The dia is 16 and this is 50. From here to the center of the hole, this is 40. Now the sketch is fully defined. I will exit from the sketch. I'll go to extrude base. So in the contour selections, I'll go to select this outer contour and these regions. In the direction, I'll come to mid plane and the width is 53. Go to add 53, say enter, say OK. Now I'll go to create this cutout. For that I'll go to front plane, create sketch. Here also I'll go to create the center line from here to here, right click, construction. I'll go to rectangle, I'll create a rectangle, right click, select. I'll go to select this line, hold the control key and this point, make midpoint. So now I'll go to add smart dimension. This width is 27 and from the bottom reference to this face, this is 20. Now I'll go to create the references for these two holes in this sketch itself. The pitch value between these two holes are given here, 40. So for that I'll go to line, midpoint line. I'll start from here. I'll say right click, say construction. Make sure that this line is horizontal. I'll go to smart dimension. The pitch value is 40 and from here to here it is 12. These two end point of this line I'll go to use for the center of the holes. I will exit from the sketch. I'll go to extrude cut in the direction, say through or both the side, say OK. Now I want to create this cutout. So for that I'll go to expand this feature. I'll go to select this sketch. Now I'll go to extrude cut. Here in the contour selection, I'll go to select these regions. I'll come to direction through all both sides. Say OK. Now I'll go to create these holes. So for that I will go to expand this feature. I'll go to select this sketch, make it show. Now I'll go to add the holes. For that I'll go to hole wizard. First I'll go to create this M8 tapped hole. So for that I'll go to select this hole type is tapped hole. So from here I'll go to select ISO. The type is bottoming tapped hole and the hole size is M8. I have selected M8 and the end condition of the hole is up to next. Drill is also up to next and the tap is also up to next. I'll come to position. I'll go to select this face. First I'll go to place the holes on this face somewhere. So right click, select. Now I'll go to select this hole point and this point of the sketch, make it coincident. Same thing for this hole also. Select this hole point and this sketch end point, make it coincident. Say OK. So M8 holes are created now. Now I'll go to create this clearance hole for M8 bolt on this face. So for that I'll go to hole wizard. I'll go to select the hole is a drilled hole. I'll go to select this simple hole. So standard is ISO. So here the type of a hole is screw clearance hole. I'll go to select this screw clearances. So for which screw I want to create a clearance hole, I need to select that screw here. I'll go to select this M8. For M8 bolt I want to create a clearance hole. So here I can define the gap, that is a close gap and normal gap and loose gap. I'll go to select this close gap to achieve this 8.4 dia and the end condition is up to next. I'll come to position tab. I'll go to select this face. First I'll go to place the hole somewhere on this face, right click, select. Then I'll go to select this hole point, then the sketch end point, make it coincident. Same thing for this hole also. Select the hole point and the sketch end points, make coincident. Say OK. The clearance hole is also created now. This sketch is no more required. I'll go to hide this sketch. For that select the sketch, say hide. Now I'll go to create this M20 tapped hole here. For that I'll go to hole wizard. I'll go to select the hole type is tapped hole and the standard is ISO. Type is bottoming tapped hole and the size is M20. M20 and the end condition is drill is also up to next and tap is also up to next. Come to position tab and I will select this face. Then I will place the hole. Right click, select. Say OK. So we have done with all the features. Yeah, this is it guys. I hope this video will be helpful and I will see you in the next video.